this is what is called cap anemometer. And this is made out of aluminum. Why aluminum? Because it's light. All together. Now, what happened here? Well, as the wind flows, the wind enter inside the cap and force the cap to spin or rotate. So the faster the flow of wind, the faster the moving, the rotation of the caps all together. And the higher the figure we shall get here in kilometer per hour or meters per second all together. Then what is the importance? At the airport, suppose in Arua there, it will tell the Eagle Eye. If the man at the station there will say, Eagle Air, up there they will communicate, the winds are very strong, you can't land. So it helps us give warning and alert, okay? It helps us give warning and alert to the pilots, to the public. Suppose a strong wind is in Arua, this region of yours, we shall give a warning that there are going to be a strong wind tomorrow in the afternoon, all together. Okay, that is that. Then another instrument is a wind vane. A wind? I hope we are writing, but still we shall recap. We shall recap. A wind vane gives us the direction of wind in degree from true north. So before you determine the direction, you need to know where is my true north. Okay? All together. So where the head is pointing, that means the wind is coming from there. Where the tail is, that means the wind is going there. We give wind the name from where it is coming from. All together. Now, according to the wind vane, who can tell me where is the wind coming from? I know this is my true north, okay? If this is my true north, now we can now determine the direction. Who can tell me where is the wind coming from according to the wind vane? Yes? What? If this is my true north, okay? Then this is my east.
East on the right.
This is my south. And this is my west. So where is the wind coming from? South. The wind is coming from the west. And now for a pilot, we give it what? If this is the true north, when I turn 90 degrees, that is, when I turn east, that is what? 90 degrees. When I turn south, that is what? 180 degrees. When I turn west, that is what? 270. So any pilot, whether it's a Russian, whether it's from Maracha, whether it does not know English, whether it's a German, we shall just give that 270. The man will know, oh, when I'm coming to this airport, I know the wind is coming from the south. Then it will determine whether to land or not to land. All together. Yes. Then this is what we call automatic weather station. Automatic observing weather station. It sends direct the information to our computer. We shall go and see them, okay? We shall go inside there, don't worry. We shall go inside there, okay? Automatic weather station send the information direct to what? Then all what we are talking about is what we call the manual weather station. All together. Okay, let's look at another instrument here. Give me a space, please. Rain gauge. These are called what? Rain gauge. Automatic rain gauge and the manual rain gauge. Automatic, why? Because this has a sensor, okay? This is a sensor. And when the water enter here, it goes into this bucket. If this side is full, it jumps this side automatic. Then what will happen? This sensor will give us alert. Then we shall come with our computer, remove this pin and fix the computer there. Then it will give us the reading in our what? Computer, okay? Whereas this is called the manual rain gauge. That means somebody has to come, remove a measuring cylinder which is kept in a Stevenson screen. There's a small glass there. There's tube inside there. You remove and bring it here. Down that side. There's that one. Yes. So that is called a measuring cylinder. Bring it here. A measuring cylinder is part of a rain gauge, okay? And why is it kept in a Stevenson screen? Because it is delicate. It's breakable, okay? Now, then this part is what we call a funnel. It's called what? A funnel. It cover other parts of a rain gauge and it directs the rainwater into the bottle. All together. Hold it for me, please, and get a space. Oh, I want a space. Then this is what we call a collecting bottle, okay? So when this collecting bottle is full, the rain, the other rain will flow into this one. That's why we are calling overflow can. Overflow can. All together. Now, then the one buried in the ground is called metallic case. Metallic?
Yes.
It is buried, part of it is buried 15 centimeter. Why is it buried down there? One, to make the rod, to make it firm. To make a gauge what? Firm. Secondly, to prevent evaporation. This water which has been collected here, if it is up out, it will evaporate. So we also protect it from evaporation. All together?
Yes.
Okay. Now, how do we measure this rainwater? Can somebody do the measurement, please? You make sure it is parallel to your eyes. This measuring cylinder is marked in milli. Why millimeter? Because the lowest unit for measuring any liquid. Okay. It's supposed it's just a rain that you walk from home while it's raining and you are heading home from school to home. But it's raining. That rain is called drizzle, okay? Suppose it's just drizzle, but we can still measure it. 0.1 or 0.0 something altogether. So it covers all types of rain, okay? Okay. So you bring the bottle closer, pour it into the measuring cylinder, record it, and then pour it in a jerrycan. Then you also fill this one, record it, and pour it in a jerrycan altogether. Okay, do the experiment. Just be straight. You're not a physician. You don't, okay, make straight. You don't be direct to you. We want to avoid error of parallax. How together? Okay, now. Yeah? Yes. Up to the highest millimeter, up to 10. Yes. There. Okay. Then we record it in a weather record book. All together. Then we pour this rainwater in a jerrycan. Okay, or even we can pour it away. All together. Until the rainwater which has collected in a bottle and which has collected here. Then why? Why? We want to determine the depth of the rainwater. We want to determine the depth of the how deep the water has entered the soil. Then so what? The importance now. One, it helps advise the farmers that it has been raining in what? In the eastern for the last 2 weeks. It is no longer raining. But it has been raining. Or maybe the last 4 days. It has been raining. But these 3 days or 4 days you won't have rain. But the ground is wet enough. You can still plant a seed and it germinate. All together. Secondly, the most important one, to determine the climatology. If you're home, we are from which district? What? Iganga. Iganga always endure also equatorial rainforest or the humid. Now we want to know if a rain gauge in Iganga. We shall see as the weather in Iganga changed for the last 30 years, or they have started behaving like the weather in Karamoja. They have become a semi-arid, semi-desert, semi-arid. Or they have turned from all the place has turned from a semi-desert to savanna, or from savanna to humid type of climate or tropical type of climate. All together. Yes. Yes.
We made even the water in the overflow can.
Yeah, you made even that one. Or even the one which has poured in the what? In the what? Or overflow can, okay? Even the one which has what? Been down in the what? In the metallic case. All together. All the rainwater which has been what? Which has dropped inside the rain gauge. You have to measure them all. And you add them, okay? Yes. Any question? Okay. I will make a summary, don't worry. Then the last one is the sunshine phase. Okay, so ask somebody get for me a card. This glass is not a circle. This glass is like an egg shape, okay? Oval, okay? That's why we are calling it spherical, okay? So we call it a glass sphere that attracts the sunlight, the sun, and concentrating on a particular point, okay? As they concentrate on a particular point, that point there is an hour altogether. Then we have a special card. A special card marked 6 in the morning until 6 in the evening. So we place that card inside here. Inside here. So each time it burns, that is an hour. Each time it burns, that is what? Altogether. So it is what? It is burning. So if it is at 11 or it is already midday, it has burned. We are saying, has it burned at 10 or at 9, at 10, at midday, at 1, at 2, at 3, at 4? Then that's what we are calling the duration of sunshine, okay? It determines, it does not measure, but it determines the duration of sunshine. How long? Altogether. Now, it has burned, okay? But this glass is not hot. People who are near can touch. On top here is not what? Hot. Why? Because it attracts the sunlight and convert it into heat energy. I see now. Light is converted into heat. Altogether. Altogether. Light being converted into heat. Altogether. Okay. So that is that with the sunshine recorder. But at your level, what can we say? If this thing is in Iganga, and I place my card like this, and they bring for me the card in the evening, and I look at the card, it has burned at 10, it has burned many, out of 12 hours, it has burned 8 times, okay? I will say, oh, Iganga has been hot. Iganga has been sunny, okay? But if I place my card inside, in your place there, and it has not burned since morning up to evening, that means it has been cloudy and cold. So it can help me determine also whether inside that. But most importantly, is for A-level business. If they were here, I would have talked about it. It's for farming in the house called horticulture, because in other countries, they experience only sunshine for maybe 3 hours. Yet all plants need what? Light. Because that is part of their what? It's part of their what? Okay. So this is a sunshine recorder. Now to wrap it up, I have talked about the instrument there. I've given you the air pressure. And I said the unit for measuring air pressure is, the instrument is barometer, and the unit is in millibar. And I said the important is that it helps us to track weather or predict weather in a particular place, okay? 2, I've talked about air temperature. And I said the air instrument is a 6 thermometer. And I said the unit is what? Degree what? Yes, whatever. Then I said the important is that the dry bulbs help us determine how hot or cold a place is right now. What's the temperature of the table right now? Then I say minimum thermometer help me to determine how the water content in the atmosphere. Then I said maximum give us, I want to know the highest temperature in the last 24 hours, okay? Then the minimum, I want to know the lowest temperature in the what? Because when the temperature is very high, the density is zero. Okay. Then we talk about another instrument is radiosonde. I say radiosonde help us measure the upper level wind, the upper level temperatures, the upper level pressure altogether. Then I talked about also about hygrometer. I say hygrometer help is that's the instrument for measuring the relative humidity, and the unit is in percentage. And I said it helps us determine the amount of water vapor in the atmosphere altogether. Then I talk about the wind vane. The wind vane helps us to determine the direction of wind from the true north in degrees from true north. At the airport, it determines